What's going on YouTube? Just wanted to kind of give you guys more insight on who I was if you're new to my channel. Um, I'm really wanting to get into more of the shoe community, the shoe culture, and share some of my thoughts. Probably won't do a lot of reviews or anything like that because there's tons of those. But I mean, I just have so many thoughts, and I like to share them and see what everybody else thinks about it. And so I'm grateful for you guys watching my videos and allowing me to give you a little bit of original content. So I want to give you a little backstory about who I am. I don't know if you guys watch any of my hair dreadlock videos, um, but a little update on that as well. I'm 22 years old. I go to school here in Arkansas, in Central Arkansas actually, and I mean, I've kind of been into kicks for a long time. My dad's young. He's only 41 and he's from Chicago. And so he was 15 when MJ started playing basketball. And my dad's 6'4", so he was actually a basketball player as well. And when Michael Jordan first came to the Bulls and started, putting out his person own shoe, that was the hottest craze in Chicago. And so my dad, of course, would get them. Fast forward a few years, I'm born, and me and my dad will both get the same shoes. We'd wear the same shoes when they came out. And so, that was cool and all, but it comes a time when you get older, you got to pay for your own shoes. So I neglected Jordan and I started wearing a lot of Air Force Ones because I liked Air Force Ones and they were cool. And how I used to get them was crazy. My stepdad is retired Army, so I have access to the Air Force Base. And if anybody knows about the Air Force Base, it is the BX is free taxes, no taxes. And they also have layaway. So what I would actually do is me working on base also, you can go and get the shoe, pay 10% down, which is only like $7 for Air Force Ones, and then you have a month to get them. And I'll just pay for them little by little by little until I can get them. So I built up a decent Air Force One collection. Wasn't anything crazy out of the ordinary, but that's what I was wearing for the longest. Um, Fast forward a few more years, I came to college and decided I wanted to dress a little bit preppier, nicer, I guess. I started working at American Eagle Outfitters and started wearing nicer clothes, not just a lot of gym shorts and t-shirts like I had been wearing for all throughout high school. So I got into the whole like casual shoes, your Levi's shoes, your Sperry's, a little bit of your Chuck Taylors and things like that. And I did that for a while, bought Jordans and other gym shoes like here and there, like Sweet Classics. So I have a lot of Sweet Classics. I'd still buy those and didn't really go with Jordans too much. Um, Earlier this year, my mother actually passed away unexpectedly. And so it kind of just sparked, for some reason, I just turned back to shoes for something that made me happy because I don't know if you guys have ever lost a parent, but it's something very, very, it's traumatic and it's hard to do and it's hard to envision life being, happy again. And one of the first things I did after she passed away, I had been watching the Kobe Sevens for a while. And, I'd always say, I just don't want to pay for them, just don't want to pay for them. And mom passing away just kind of made me realize, it's only your one life is what you're going to get. And so you got to do what's going to make you happy. So I went and got the Kobe Sevens, needless to say. And ever since then, I've kind of picked it back up a little bit more, copping what I like from Jordan Brand, from Nike, getting things here and there from eBay or Craigslist. And actually had a chance to go to Lace Swap this last week in Lace Swap. Um, got to have a really good talk with Jumpman, and the guy's so down to earth, and it really made me want to, share my thoughts about where I think the shoe culture is going, where I think it's coming from. It's crazy because I jumped back into the shoe culture, and I did not expect it to be like how it is as far as the resellers. And I mean, I guess you can kind of say that the technology has progressed it where back in the 90s when I was a kid, the internet was slow. Digital cameras were those. You had scanners to get your pictures online. And so now it's easier for somebody to actually go get a shoe, take a picture of the shoe with the box in the receipt as they're leaving the store, and post their listing on eBay without even touching a computer. So that's like, and it's hard to, be upset with somebody because they're wanting to make money. But to me, I don't think this is the avenue that they should go, knowing because I think that's exploiting people. And I really think it's exploiting the younger generation because I work with teenagers that are in high school and, they talk about buying shoes off of eBay or paying extra for shoes. And I work at the mall and I see majority of the people that's standing in line for the shoes in the morning times on Saturday mornings are younger people, Younger people spending their parents' money most likely, or younger people like me who, you work in high school, you don't have any bills, you can go out and just spend whatever you want, If you have $200 to spend, you can go and spend your $200. But don't want to make this long. Just give me a brief synopsis of everything. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I hope I give you some quality content. Peace.